Oh, hi guys. Funny seeing you there. What's going on? How long you guys been there? That was awkward. What's going on? Casey Killer Smulps, Jordan, what's up? Oh, Wicked. Coming in with a let's go for 10 months. Wow, that's impressive, man. Thank you so much, Wicked Ball, for 10 months of subscription there over on Twitch. Like a legend. Ooh. Appreciate you. We're just gonna up to the pits at the moment. TZ Terrorized Chaos coming up momentarily here, so half of 1 hour. So Exile, Pushing Pete, Christopher, yo, Slayer, Saint, welcoming everybody. Jeff Woot. Or Geeds gets no love. I mean, you never know. He's right across the little walk from Charcy. You never know what's going on there, huh? You know, neighbors going on. Never know. Hype up. Yeah, don't forget the like button, fellas. Pushing P says doesn't like Charcy, but I hit the like button. I'll allow it. You know, everyone's got their own little flavor. You know what I'm saying? So no big deal. I mean, Charcy's a sweetheart, though, right? Actually, not like Charcy. Nice shirt. Oh yeah, this shirt is actually pretty sick. This shirt is actually pretty sick. So check this out. It's got Alan Trammell, Barry Sanders, Isaiah Thomas, Iserman, like all like arm in arm, like arms around each other, and then obviously Michigan with the different logos inside of the letters and whatnot. Pretty sick. Father-in-law got that for me for Christmas a couple years ago. Not a big fan of presents actually, but I mean it's cool, you know. Someone buys me something cheap and it's kind of neat. That's cool. That's fine. Christopher's hoping for that 220. Best of luck. They're stupidly uncommon, so hopefully you get one instantaneously, and it's awesome. I think I've gotten in my entire life, and I do this essentially full time, you know. I think I've only gotten one 220, maybe two, out of many thousands of amulets. So, oh yeah, I got the right weapon. Okay, gotta remember how to play here. Oh yeah, no, I knew that. I knew it was just me in the video. I only killed about 24 monsters while it was just staring at me in the background video. No big deal. Jordan, yeah, it's a true story. She gets quite a workout from that blacksmithing, am I right? It's just a joke, fellas. Just a joke. Charcy, a Slayer. Charcy's a Slayer. I give her all my extras that I don't want anymore, right? So makes sense. Casey's like, yeah, you're. It's all good seeing you, Phil. We do like you, but let's see the content. Yeah. Whoopsie. Happens to the best of us. I'm gonna be honest though, I've never seen another streamer do that before though. Switch scenes and then forget to switch back. I might be the only one. That's stuff you can't get anywhere else. Jalal's or Metamorphosis? Which is better for Fury? I think for regular softcore, I think it's gonna be Metamorphosis, but I wouldn't argue with anybody if they said they wanted to go with Jalal's. But obviously softcore, you just prioritize kill speed strictly, so I forget. Let's see, Metamorphosis, the mark of the wolf gives you increased attack speed, is it, or life? I can't remember which one. But you could use both if you swapped back and forth, which I'm way too lazy to. Mark of the bear and mark of the wolf, but I'm way, like I said, way too lazy to even think about doing that. But I think Metamorphosis, but I ended up not using that a whole lot just because using a single player Cham rune but I did test it out. Not with my like offline single player account items, and it was pretty wreckage. But I was along using the, you've probably seen the whole build guide there, Traffle, that I put on my channel. If not, check it out. It was probably like 5 or 6 videos back. It was pretty awesome. Ogriax there, I gotta check that. Hold up, hold up. Darn. You got 15 cham runes on offline single player? Well, that's impressive then. That's impressive. And gloves get roll plus or just +2. I'm not pushing, I'm not 100% sure what you're saying there, but it can get, gloves can get +1 or 2 to like javelin skills, bow skills, or passive skills for the Amazon, or 1 or 2 to martial arts skills for the assassin. And that's, it can't get like +5 or something. I'm not 100% sure what you're asking there, but yeah. Rich on single player. Yeah, I guess that could happen, Traffle, depending on what you got going on. Hope you find a good Ogre Maul, hopefully, yeah. That's what we all hope, right? Everyone's always looking for good Ogre Mauls. Vex, Ohm, Ja, and Cham in 2 days. I mean, obviously that's good luck. Chaos Prince, that's got to be a joke, right? That's obviously good luck. Yeah, that's nasty. 320s for the win. I'm not doing that just out of principle. Just out of principle. Just shop for 8 hours, I'll get them. Gross. I'd rather just use 120s and not do something super boring for an entire day. Like, yeah. If I was guaranteed like $100 for shopping for 320s for 8 hours, I might do it, but since that's not how the video games work. Can't get a bird to save your life though. Yeah, that's why anytime somebody mentions about like farming LK to get runes and stuff, like they'll always say, oh, we'll just go farm runes and you'll get this and that. It's like, well, actually, you could actually find like 5 cham runes and not get a single burr, you know? So you want to take the more guaranteed thing. Nothing's 100% guaranteed in D2, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, hopefully luck turns around for you. You get that burr rune. Hopefully. Mustang, welcoming. Yo. What's on Gunner? Have I done Cold Druid before? Yeah, I have. I did a kind of a build guide on it quite a while back. I have Doom on right now. I don't have Nightwings though. I decided not to wear that just because I have only bad ones, and then I just decided not to use it and went with more Magic Mine instead. Soul Rune. What's your FCR on this druid? It's not great. Because I don't really worry too much. I am throwing tornadoes out randomly, but really it's just kind of the hurricane. If it ticks like twice, everything's dead. So appreciate you, Mystic. Yeah, pretty sick shirt for sure. Monday slaying. Mark making. Welcome in. Definitely some Monday slaying here. 42. So we got like 15 minutes. We got to terrorize chaos. Ooh, let's go. Oh, 40 increase attack speed. We needed that enhanced damage a little higher, but that champ there. Those guys always run away. Super annoying. So usually I tele stomp and then I shoot them. I just shoot some at the champ there. The champs always take longer to die, but the regular monsters, one tick, everything drops dead pretty much. So Curse shield. Ooh, pretty good. Jewel 45 res jeweler's Kuros shield of deflecting. Almost had it, except for literally everything that rolls on it. But almost. Cass finally got Ubers the other day. Nice, nice, nice. Druid Assassin Torch. Don't like them tunes. Well, that's one of those things can't... At least you got two different ones. If you're on offline single player and you run and get like 2 Assassin Torches and you're like, great. They're ones I didn't want and I got it twice, so... Well, you gotta look at the bright side of life, right? Braylon, Nicholas, yeah, I'm on my final item, Tyrell's Might. Last one. So. Balrog skin. Players you run at. This is just players 3 difficulty. You know, offline single player, you can't always have perfect gear, which is where I'm at. I don't have like the max damage gear. So I stacked a little bit more magic find. Than if I had perfect gear. So players 8, I don't think is really for this build right here. So just 3. Whew, man, I'm really thirsty. I was crushing the stair climber at the gym today. Did like 45 minutes, and then I was like, whoa, it's already been 45 minutes. This is crazy. I was just feeling, I took a couple days off. I haven't worked out in like 2 days. Legs all refreshed, ready to go. True, Nicholas, true. Yeah, one could be fine if I strictly only wanted Tyrell's Might. But of course I do drop highlight videos too, so I wouldn't mind a little extra thing here and there. And being that this build has, well, really some very expensive gear on it that makes it kill a little bit faster. So not like, it's not the players 8, like 1 tick of the hurricane, everything drops dead instantly. But, you know, you can boom ticks, everything within the radius dies on players 3, so I decided in my brain calculation that if everything dies in one shot on players 3, I might as well do players 3, huh? Except for these guys. They're immune to cold. The Infinity breaks them sometimes, but I think if they're minions, they don't get broken. Thirsty for more whiskey? No, we taking a break from that for a little bit here. I weighed myself this morning. Oh, and actually that was last night. I'll take that back. But I weighed myself last night and I was 228 again. That's not good, fellas. No, but if I just need to eat healthy for like 3 days and that'll just go away. There's a bunch of garbage in my body at the moment. Getting old, fellas. We got to start taking care of ourselves. How long did it take me to collect everything? Maladrak. So I've been playing this offline character, this offline account here for like 2 years. So, but I take like a month off every season start and don't play this, and I take, you know, so. I took a couple months off when D4 launched. All kinds of stuff like that. And then obviously I spend like dozens of hours a week editing video, so. Jordan's been having too much Mackinac Island fudge. I know exactly what you're talking about there. Gotta watch out for that. Gotta watch out for that. Jet's Pizza. No. It really, I've been having too much, like, beer and whiskey is what it is, probably. Whiskey and Cokes. I mean, when you look at a 2-liter Coke, it's like, I don't even know. what is a 2 liter of Coke? Like 3,500 calories or something? That's not even counting the whiskey you put in it. Like, jeez. That'll get you. And then we had 2 birthday parties over the weekend, and you know, oh, beer's in that cooler. Help yourself. It's like, well, I mean, it is 90 degrees out. We're outside. There is shade, but it's like sunny. You know, have a couple beers, talking with the boys. You guys know how it is. Gotta live a little, right? Live a little. Picked an interesting class to do it with. Well, I play, so Nicholas, yeah, if you're probably a little newer to the channel, all good. So I play probably I play a build for like 1 week, and then I'll switch to a completely different build. Like 1 week I'll do Nova, next week I'll do Hurricane, max cold damage Hurricane. The next week I'll do Item Find Barb in the pits. The next week I'll do Summon Druid. The next week I'll do, you know, stuff like that. Just like a different builds every single week. Not always a brand new, like, oh my gosh, that's the craziest build I've ever seen type of build, but you know, just I switch it up all the time, yeah. Oh, okay, I must have misunderstood the comment then. My apologies there, Nicholas. No big deal. Pretty common for me to misunderstand things. Pretty common. 790 calories in a 2 liter of Coke. That doesn't sound like nearly as many as it is. I'm assuming you just Googled it, so I doubt you're lying there, but I just thought it was way more than that. Electro Spot, welcome in, yo. Is D4 even worth playing? I think it's okay. Is it super great? I mean, I don't think it's super great. Is it super bad? Is it like ET for Atari bad? I mean, I don't think so. It's playable. But yeah. Can you check how long you've been following me? I'm not sure. If there is, I don't know how to do that. But yeah, all good. I just misunderstood. Oop, I didn't have my... Not one of them dropped an item? That's crazy. Dun 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 dun. Nice, Joshua M saying, nice to see the Windy getting some love. Yeah, it's one that I haven't really done a whole lot. Actually, that's what I looked at my list here. My Mule of Runes is getting a little low on shales. Appreciate you, Nicholas. Appreciate you. So we'll rock. This will probably be the final day that I rock this build too. Actually, I'll probably do this, and then I think I'm gonna go with the classic Pit Zerker coming up next. Like I'll do Pit Zerker. I'm not sure what I want to do though, because Pit Zerker. I mean, I could Pit Zerk Terror Zones and snipe champions, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I've never done it before. I may not need that, but we'll grab it anyways. Like, it's easier to throw stuff out than it is to not have it, huh? Could do that throw barb again. Throw barb is kind of neat. Bradley, Seeley, excuse me, what's going on? What's up, babe? Were you sitting like this or something? Yeah, that's why. It's from your chin or something pushing out, okay? Just take it. Daughter chatting up for a second here. No big deal. You want to take my black cherry sparkling water. Kids these days, huh? Kids these days. Don't forget, fellas, make sure you hit that like button for me. Mega help out. Mega help out. Doing pretty good, Brad, by the way. Thank you for asking. We still got 7 more minutes. We'll do one more pit run. Maybe even 2. I don't know. We'll see. Pit runs don't take very long. A couple of minutes. Wouldn't mind seeing the throw barb. Yeah, it's been almost a couple of years since I used that, so. Pull up my build guide from a couple years back and see what I was testing out. I didn't drop those off, did I? Cultured Moth saying at work, but had to drop by and hit the like button. That's how you know who is a true legend. Melee Sork. The only one there is like the bear Sork, which, wait a second, maybe I could even, oh no, you need dual dream to do bear Sork, don't you? To have it like work really good. I mean, I don't know, I'd have to look into it again. I've never used it before because it took so many expensive rune words, but do you need beast? I got a beast Zerker, which I think is what you need. Or wait, I can't even remember. I've never used it before. I've seen it, but it's been years since I even seen, you know, how one was put together. So I'd have to completely look it up again. I no longer stored up in this bald head of mine. DZ's greater than everywhere else. Yeah, I mean, kinda, I guess. I've just never, I don't know how an item find barb would work in a, like a pit Zerker with like 900 magic find would work. You know, teleporting around terror zones, like howling away the other monsters and just hitting only the champs, right? So. Chaos got 3 jaws chilling around thinking about doing the dual dream. Yeah, I mean, if you got them, why not, huh? We'll do one more. Hits only takes like 2 minutes, so. Superior bone weave. I mean, it's probably not great, but 9%. I take that back. Like, it's probably going to be terrible. I mean, bone weave isn't the most sought after base, but ethereal 827 defense. What do you guys think of that one? It's not too bad. Kind of an interesting base. I kind of like it because everybody else probably hates it. So maybe I do like it. Maybe I do like it. This is how I roll. Wait a second. Everyone says it's no good and it's trash because of the strength, and it's probably like considered a slow base or something. I love it. Phil, don't you know you'd be 0.5% slower with that base though? Oh my gosh, how could you use that? Chris of Cape. Yo, Chris of the Cape, what's going on? Balas Vargas, what's going on? Said just off of BNet and D2R, and boom, I'm live. So you just hopped off playing and I was on. Welcome in. Oh, Chaos. He's like, listen here, Phil. Actually, both my fortitudes are in one of those. Fortitude's, yeah, Fortitude's one that you get a lot of leeway on because your, mercenary is going to have like 200 strength anyways, so it really doesn't matter too much. Treacheries are one too that a lot of people have weird bases because they're so cheap and you just want to make it as fast as you can. And for the same reason, because they go on the mercenary. Yeah, I would say for an expensive one that uses high runes, probably Fortitude's probably one of them up there. Yeah, we'll hang on to her. Why not? Putting these over here. Want to just go over here, I guess. Sure. It's 2 minutes, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just whatever. We'll just start going into the Chaos Sanctuary. When it changes over, it changes over. It'll be all right. Fred, man, yo. And that reminds me, I got to start getting the Sweet Phil Fantasy League set up here pretty soon. Gotta get. Wait, is this players 1? Have I been doing P1 the whole time, not paying attention? Oh, I just realized it was players 1. Oh well, not a big deal. Whoopsie, typical Phil. I just started thinking, I was like, wait a second, did I record a video and I switched it to P1? I did, didn't I? Turns out I did. Race just going on. Magic Arrow Amazon getting into hell now. Sounds like quite the challenge. Fred saying don't vendor his fort. I hear some people like to do that though. They like to hand it over to Charcy. So I hear. So I hear. Immune to cold. That's no good. Yeah, I guess this high level terrorized slows down a little bit, but we'll be all right. We'll be all right. Oh, it was Larzik. Oh man, look at you. I was just joking because of the, the poll question. How much damage max Hurricane do? It's not like insane. It's 3k, but you get a lot of minus enemy cold res, so it stacks up higher. And then I don't know what the character screen says it does. I don't really look at that kind of stuff, to be perfectly honest. I'm a proponent of don't listen to the lying character screen. Get back here. We are in the Cat Sanctuary here. You do utilize the tornadoes a little bit more, so. Especially a lot of these guys, some of these people are immune to cold. And I'm not even rocking a Sunder Chime, so no big deal though. Yeah, that's why it's called Charcy, because everyone sells to Charcy. Yeah, true story. Fred is a big fan of Larziking though, apparently. Decapitator. Why not? Why not? What if it gets a crazy roll on it, huh? No good. $315 for 7 on the deadlift, Chris. That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. That would be up there with like the most I could ever do back when I was in much better shape. Good job, dude. Congratulations on that one. Brad got a D-Web Sacred Arm from TZ Andy the other night. A green Sacred Armor. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Not exactly the fastest boss killer here, but you know, it's alright. No big deal. MA's here. Should be getting it anytime soon. Awesome, man. Anytime soon should be getting something. Yeah, YouTube, make sure you guys slap that like button for me. Help out the YouTube algorithm. Make sure we get the stream pumped out there to some of the usual suspects. Looks like YouTube's suppressing the channel recently for whatever reason. Grab that. Chris says, much needed gym session. Now you get to watch Phil. Ooh. Yeah. Hopefully I find something mega hype here for y'all. Hopefully. Everyone check their notification settings. Yeah, I've heard stories of people that their notification stuff just gets turned off for whatever reason. Yeah, make sure you guys get the, you know, if you guys want to make sure you're notified when I go live, make sure you're part of the Discord, have those notifications on, have the YouTube notifications on, make sure they let you know. You don't want to miss any of the hype stream. Am I right? Am I right? Also, of course, I do got a shout out. Mega thanks to the stream sponsors, the PC Bros. You might know them on YouTube as the Toasty Bros or whatever. If you're in the market for a pre-built PC, check the link in the description to see what they got. You know, see if anything interests you. Check them out. ArcXL says hopes Crown of Ages drops. Just want to see it. Crown of Ages is a pretty cool one. Pretty rare one. I just like finding rare stuff. So, Lightning Sunday, meh. Appreciate you, fellas. 40 Geeds on the floor. Yeah, Geeds I usually don't miss. It's usually the blue Grand Charms, right? Boy, man is struggling over here. I'm not usually for most areas. I don't have to cast so many tornadoes. Whoops. 15 points of damage. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's a little slower in the Chaos Sanctuary, but it'll be all right. Chris says he needs to check his notifications, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, Discord's the guaranteed way to make sure that it'll work every time. YouTube's little schmucks. They'll just not notify you. There he is. Couldn't find him. We'll take out Diablo. Why not? AGI. So I'm playing offline single player. This is single player. 2 sockets. See, anytime I roll with 2 sockets, this is what I get. 5 max, 21 poison res. Thanks, game. Fred's down under 20 items on his grail. Ooh, you're about to finish yours before I finish mine. Hopefully I survive long enough to find Tyrell's Might. Boy, what if I just never find it? I just never find it. Thinking in my brain for a minute here. Yeah, we're gonna find it with that. Maybe that's why I was thinking of rocking the item find bar, because it's just such a good magic finder that maybe it'll work out for me. D-Day, appreciate you, says you'll hit that like button for me. There's a G right there. There's a G. Started after and you'll finish before Sweet Phil. Never know, never know. I mean, I've been sitting on just Tyrell's Might for at least 6 months now, huh? Of just blasting terror zones and stuff, and no Tyrell's Might. So is what it is, huh? I wouldn't even be surprised, to be honest there, Fred. I do hope I beat you to finishing the Holy Grail, though. Do hope so. Sasquatch, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. What is up? Immune to cold. You would be. Stone skin too. Great. I mean, I'll get them perfectly fine. It just takes a second. Just takes a second. Oh, maybe I should use my Corpse Explosion Summon Druid again. Haven't used that in a while. That's where it's at. Mustang says, completely possible to never find it. Never found a Zod. You're supposed to tell me, you know, things that make me more confident, you know, like, no, Phil, we believe in you. You can do it. You'll find that Tyrell's Might in no time. Am I missing him over and over? I'm confused. You know what, Phil? You may never find it. She should probably just give up. Yeah, Chris said he's said since 01 never found the Zod 2. And Teals might never found. Some rare stuff for sure. Mama Phil, yo, what is going on? Welcome in, Mom. Hopefully you're enjoying the live stream. The demon slaying. Oh man, he's got too much life for the cold damage ticks to take him out. Like a tick, 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 tick. Too much gold too. I need to gamble at Chero's Might here in a second. Full of gold, full of gold. I've got a Geeds. I think I'll just rock it on this character. Let me go grab. I just need to get rid of the gold. I'm completely full of gold here, and we might as well gamble a little bit here. Just gotta go get my the rune word. You know what I'm talking about. Harmony. No, not Harmony. The other one. You know what I'm talking about. The that bow. Here we go. Edge. Exactly. And we're gonna gamble Tyrell's Might in no time. Go like that. Sure. Tyrell's Might, here we come. When's the next season? Not sure when the next season starts here. They'll let us know. All right. Ooh, Tyrell's Might. There we are. 420k a piece. Even with 30% reduced vendor price. Because are they? What are they without this stuff? 600. That's pretty wild. I guess I'll just cycle and get another one, but all right, fellas, wish me luck. Guaranteed Tyrell's Might. I'm gonna be the first person in the history of Diablo 2 to gamble Tyrell's Might. One ornate plate, that's impressive. 2 to light radius. Is this a useful is this a normal good use of gold? No, it's not. I already know it's coming. But we're gonna make it happen, fellas. So you're saying there's a chance. There is technically a chance to gamble Tyrell's Might. Technically. So and the thing is if you never try, it'll never happen. Is this a new thing now? Everyone's gonna wish my mom happy birthday when it's not really her birthday? That's my thing. Couple of rares, okay. Mojo, what's going on? Ancient armors. Not even. I think I've only gotten a couple of. I don't even know if maybe I've gotten a couple of sacred armors doing this ever, to be honest. It's so uncommon to even get sacred armors. It's crazy.
Good evening.
All right. All right. Tyrell's Might officially incoming now. Ancient, 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 ancient. Come on, bro. Ornate. Ornate. A little bit of gold. We got it this time. We got it this time. I'm about to rock like that. Max, just go gold, find out at Trev. Just get a ton of gold and just gamble, gamble, gamble. Tyrell's Mites nonstop. Ah. It's not even enough. Oh, we can get one more. No. Not one sacred armor out of those. I didn't count how many you could get to, but you cannot get very many. You cannot get very many gambles even with that, but we'll get them next time. Is what's going to happen. Promise. Allegedly? I think it was a good use of gold. Yeah, we'll get it next time, Mojo. We'll get it next time. See? So you're saying there's a chance. Spent the money like you're at the casino. Yeah, you don't want to spend a lot of time there gambling, you know? You just want to get it done and get out of there. See? What's going on, Biv? You had to sue your kid's body wash? What is that? I'm not sure what that means. You had to sue like Procter and Gamble that made the baby body wash or something? I'm not really sure what's going on there. Oopsie. Breeded decks. Emil, what's going on? So you say you've seen the video of recreating your online character and you say thank you, you can finally play Players 8 whenever you want to. Well, as long as it brings you joy and happiness, that's the main thing I was going for. Some people, I got some, what do you call it, pushback? Because, you know, people, when you do things that other people don't like, they obviously just have to tell you how they feel about it. But, you know, the number of times people have asked me about transferring characters over to single player, I figured I'd make a video about exactly how you could do that. Just, you know, have some more fun, bring yourself some more joy, you know what I mean? So glad it helped you out. Had more fun with the game. Oh, you got auto-corrected. Gotcha. I see what happened. I see what happened. Gotcha. Got hit with that autocorrect. See, Max roll says 1 in 30, 329. Yeah, and the thing with those different drop odds and find odds, every site that has drop odds and stuff, when you look it up, every one will be different. Every single one. So, as long as they're like close, it doesn't really matter if it's 1 in 146, 1 in 300. Like it, you know, I don't. Actually, that's quite a bit, but I mean, I don't. Every single site says a different one, so just whichever one people want to believe or whatever. Even Jesus can please everybody. Yeah, nobody can please everybody. You're right. You're right. True story. Ralroon, we'll take that. We taking that. 5% chance of a sacred armor, says Electro. Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right, because you really only gamble. I think out of 10 million gold, you really only get, after selling them back too, I don't think it's even 25 armors total. I think it's like 23 or something. Someone else could do the math for that. I don't really care to do it, but it's some low number like that. You know, you don't gamble like 100 armors. It's only like, you know, very low. Character level plays a role, you believe? Yeah, I'm not really sure on the odds of a specific base rolling based upon character level, how much that is taken into consideration to choose which base rolls, you know what I mean? So all my characters are pretty high level here. I'm 94, so I mean it's pretty high. You can get a little bit higher percentage out of a 99, you know, it is what it is. I just went with this one instead of going switching over to the other character and worrying about that. Whoa! Yeah, Jeezy saying let people play the way they want to play. Yeah, and the offline single player, it is true. It literally affects nobody. So yeah, it's just how the internet is. You guys know how it is. I know how it is. You guys know how it is. The internet. Good old battle gauntlets. Can't get 20 increased attack speed on that, can I, game? Thanks. Briggs and Stratton does not make a carb rebuild kit for your engine. Briggs and Stratton. What? Let's see. What type of engine is that, Mark? I find, and this is Briggs and Stratton leads me to believe it's some small engine, like a lawnmower or something. I didn't catch the whole story there, but 220 phobic, yeah. I didn't know this, but I talked to a friend, brought it up to me. He said he's done carburetors and stuff. Yeah, riding lawnmower. Look into just buying a new carburetor. And it could be wrong. It could be depending on. Specifically mine, I was looking at what was it for? I don't remember what it was for now, but a friend of mine said, yeah, he's rebuilt carburetors and even just like, you know, cleaning carburetors to get stuff to run better, and then he found out that you could buy the new carburetors for it for like $12 on Amazon, and he's like, who cares if it's garbage? It's cheaper and easier. He'd rather just pay the $12, even if he had to every single year, to not have to do that again. So he's like, if it lasts 1 year or whatever, I guess it happens. If it lasts 2 or 3 years, that's even better. But they're so cheap. I think it was for a push mower, or was it for a, say weed? I don't remember what it was for now. Maybe mine was for a, mine was for a little, I don't know, what's it called? Creates power generator. That's what it was for. Yeah, I got you. That's what the dealer said too, but it was $300 for another carburetor. Yeah. Just my own circumstance. That's kind of what happened with me. Maybe it might not apply to whatever yours is or whatever. Well, also I would never go to a dealership like to get a part for something. They'll always be like twice as much. In my experience, I'm not an engine expert or a car expert or anything. I'm really not great with that kind of stuff, but every time I always see with anything related to any motor or anything, any type of quote-unquote dealer is like 2x what you can get it for on the internet. The exact same part from the same company. But you're probably more knowledgeable about all that stuff than I am, even so. A lot of scrolls of identify everywhere. dealerships for a reason. Yeah, I've not heard that particular one, but yeah, funny. I get it. Makes sense. Yeah, those type of things, taking stuff into a dealership or something, very convenient. Like if for somebody who either doesn't know a lot about stuff and doesn't want to learn about the stuff, they just want it taken care of, which is kind of me. But also I don't want to spend the money. So I get to find balance between cheapness and laziness. Ooh, you unidentified SOJ. And I don't call it every time either. Boom! Oh. Yeah. Thoughts on a Tesla din? They look pretty good. I've never used one there, Uncle Dude. I never rock Tesla din because they're so expensive. Maybe one day, but that day has not come yet. We're just on Players 3 here, Neil P. Players 8 would kill stuff, but it'd just be slower than I would really. It wouldn't be. It'd be slow enough that it wouldn't be fun for at least. I don't even know about efficiency. Probably wouldn't be worth it either, but it would definitely not be fun. I would assume it would not. It would be too inefficient as well to not be worth it, but. Where's he at? There he is. Nope, lost him again. Oh well. Captain Morgan, what's going on? I don't know if it's I recognize your name, but that's probably the third time I've been asked that in 3 streams. What's the best small chime I've ever found? 520. I think I found a 520 before. Beat up here. I found a 220 before. Good old bow knife. I don't know if it's 7.5s. I don't know. I think I found a 7.5, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 in my day, but hard to remember. Fred says dealership good for warranty sometimes. Yeah, I see what you're saying. You don't really get you don't really get a good warranty on Amazon specials, right? Shipped from like Beijing or I don't know, whatever name of a city in China, you know. So I'm picking up, laying down. Let me drink some more water. We gotta stay hydrated. Viv says he specifically comes here for import car technical takes, so if I don't got those, he's out. So we got a couple of the usual suspects that I think I do want to mention. I'm going to be starting up that Sweet Phil Fantasy League. Kind of a for fun thing, but this year I'm going to do it for 25 bucks. So I know I think maybe Biv, you might be interested, and Fred probably. I was gonna say any of the people interested, even if I know you're interested already, shoot me a message on Discord just saying, hey, I'm interested in the fantasy football league, word for word. That way I'll have it there so I can go look and make sure. So yeah, kind of goes out to anybody, but the only thing is because we're gonna do it for 25 bucks, you'll have to have a way to send me money that isn't PayPal. Just can't be PayPal. Jaco. What is blue? Appreciate you, baby. Exclamation Discord there. Chris, what's going on? Yo, Chris Zako, I believe. coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Absolute legend. Means a lot. Their 5th super chat. Once again, thank you. Thank you a million bazillion. You ever done a Smite Uber guide? You know what? That might be one thing that I haven't done before. It could be. I'm not sure. If I did, it was a very long time ago. Can I teleport? No. We'll use this, I guess. Uber Smiter guide, huh? All right.
Chris Sacco donated $5 through Super Chat.
Funny how far YouTube is behind sometimes. For the $5 super chat, we get a request. Let's get after it. Ooh. For sure, my man. Appreciate it. Mustang says you don't want me to drive down to your house to give me the money? Well, no. I mean, in this day of technology, you know, might as well. Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, you know. We can figure it out. Meet up with me at the Salvation Army. There you go. There you go. Oh, quickness, just not the other part of it. Sloth's chilling out in the garden while watching. Nice. Nice. Sincadius. Nope, can't think of what it is. Is this it's not black bogs, right? Is it? Oh, it is. Look at that. I was trying to think. Good old black bogs sharp. God tier, or it's a good budget item for them poison dagger necros, right? Oh, meet me up at the bowling alley too. There you go. We're here. Just go down to the lane where everybody's cheering. That's where I'll be at. Just blasting 3 hundos. Screech. I don't know who that is. So I don't know. It's already 2:36 already. Jeez. Oopsie. Yeah, this high level. I mean, it's only players 3, but I mean, like them being high enough level with not having perfect gear. Maybe not the most efficient farm in here, but we're getting decent experience, kind of, sorta. Oop. Guess I went too fast, huh? Whoops. Quicker kill speed would yield a better chance of getting Tyros Might. I'm not sure what you're suggesting though there, Doobie. That's the only thing. What would you say you're suggesting? Are you saying if I only play the most powerful build in the game every day, every hour of every day, I would have a better chance of getting Tyrael's Miter? I'm just not sure what the suggestion is there. Because yeah, if I'm gonna play the same exact build for 6 months or a year straight, I'm definitely not gonna do that. Character has a slow kill speed. Yeah, I mean, I switch it up because that way I just play different builds for more variety. I think it's more entertaining for myself. Hopefully more entertaining for the viewers, not to just like, you know, here's Nova Sorceress, or here's Hammerden again, here's Hammerden again, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. Teleport, please. Lumrune. Oh, got to. Yeah. Just for variety and stuff. You're not wrong, but yeah, for variety, I don't want to play the same build every day for my entire life. What do you say? IOs and shales. That's what I gotta look for. I feel like I found all the IO runes already. I don't know why I didn't mark that off the list, maybe. Tomas, what's going on? Welcome in. Having a good day? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Another beautiful day of demon slaying. Battle orders ran out. I should probably get that back before I pull a sweet fill maneuver and get taken out. Yeah, if you're trying to pull up the link, Jeezy, it's exclamation sponsor, not PC Bros. Guess I could pop both into the Nightbot, huh? That's what a smart streamer would do. Really, it's kind of funny with how low my resistances are. How my survivability is pretty crazy, to be perfectly honest. You know, with the other people, you know, the monster and the mercenary, or the bear and mercenary taking a lot of damage and stuff, and a lot of it doesn't end up hitting me. Which build do I enjoy the most, says Mojo? I don't know. I guess I would say Nova Sorceress, but where's my... I don't know. Demon Hide Gloves. Ooh. I guess I'd say Nova Sorceress, but I'm not like super, you know, I don't have like a super hard, like, what am I trying to say here? I don't have a one that's like a super high favorite above some other ones, you know what I mean? Got the Loof. Welcome in. Oh, Tomas, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Ooh. Appreciate you. Materials drop today, guaranteed. Pretty much guaranteed. Which one's the best for farming? Is that pronounced Nat? I think Nat, maybe. I'm not sure that marking above it, or whatever, but Fury or like a NATO druid or something, a wind druid. Great question. Don't need that. Great question. I'm trying to think with... I'm trying to like compare in my head because it's been... Like this one right here, I don't really have the perfect gear. And to be honest, this may be more... The cold Hurricane Druid without perfect gear probably isn't as good as a regular Tornado Druid with perfect gear. With like really good gear. So I'm trying to compare in my head to when I played Tornado Druid with essentially the best gear. Wait, where did my... Oh. Which was like a year or more ago. And then the Fury Druid, which I played with perfect gear. But I only played with perfect gear for like a day because it was just me testing and messing around with it for a video. So... What's going on here? I'm not sure. I would say that they're pretty close, I think. I mean, I guess I would have to say the Wind Druid because it actually has some AoE and Fury has no AoE. So I'd have to go with the Wind Druid, I guess. For like the clear speed and stuff.
Donated €2 through Super Chat. Tyrell, Straw. Today.
Tomas, thank you once again for the €2, actually. I think I said dollars, but I have no energy. What's going on here? Fury King for Trav. Yeah, Fury's pretty cool for Trav, yeah. Korun, unfortunately, online I do not do anything with those, or single player, I mean. Fury's good for Ubers and Declone and stuff too, right? But Nova Sorc or Lightning Sorceress? I haven't played Lightning really in like years. Pretty much since Nova's been good, I haven't played regular Lightning, so I guess I would say Nova, but I wouldn't yell at anybody if they disagreed or whatever. I just think Nova, with the how much damage and kill speed it can get out, having the huge survivability of Energy Shield on top of it too is just, you know, really dang good. Cyber Child, what is going on? Oopsie. It's your birthday, huh? Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Cyber Child. Man, I'm getting beat up all of a sudden. What's going on here? I was just talking about how the survivability is crazy on this thing, and then... Yeah. Now I'm getting beat up. Not even death. Sloth says all the bots use Energy Shield Nova, so it's got to be the best. I mean, I can't argue with that logic, I guess, huh? Can't argue with that logic. Potions disappearing here. Let me hop over here. Maybe I can get some, try to farm up some potions real quick here. Not getting any in the Cat Sanctuary for some reason. No full rejuves. Come on. That's how it goes, I guess, huh? There's something simple that you want and you try to find it, you can never get it. Any other time, it's like, oh, there's 1,000 full rejuves that I can't carry anymore. No good. No, nobody. I guess I'll be fine. That'll be fine. The Street Surf Shop says, hey, thanks for all the build guides. Glad to help you out, man. Thank you for watching them. Yeah, no need to thank me. I should be thanking you, to be perfectly honest, but glad you like them. Glad they helped you out. Immune to physical. Just let the cold tick off here. He's kind of got a lot of health being terrorized, but no big deal. Darn, I've been looking for a kind of like rune word bases. Been looking for a sick like wisdom helmet, barb wisdom helmet, right? Oopsie. Just in case I ever want to use that. Oopsie. $300 magic find. Even though I got 300 magic find, it's been pretty slow with this character, I'm not gonna lie. I know without the best gear, it's not the most efficient, but I feel like I've been getting unlucky here a little bit too, but we'll figure it out. Favorite rune word? We'll go with spirit, I guess. If you go by which one we use the most. Make full rejuves with the cube. Oh, no. Can't do that. Well, then I'd have to farm up chip gems, which it would be faster just to farm up the full rejuves than it would be to farm up the chip gems. No, I don't really need them that bad. If there was a reason, if there was a real reason I needed them, I'll pick it up just laying down there, but... Or you could, you know, I went right past one, but there was a partial rejuve. If I really needed them, I would grab all the partials and just cube those up. Really, I've just been just kind of going through the full rejuves like willy-nilly here in the Cast Sanctuary, using them to keep my mana up, really. Because I do have, it does tick up on its own because I actually have the Prayer Mercenary over here, but I must have missed one. Over here. Oh no. What? I thought I got the Sace. Hit both of these. He's invisible or something. Oh, that other one was just some champion that was sitting up there, huh? I see how it is. Bone Ash, there you go, Fred. Ooh, you're a big Bone Ash advocate, I do know that. I think you're biased towards Bone Ash. Sloth said he rocks wisdom over Griffins on his Jabazon. Interest. Oh, speaking of Griffins. Oh, almost glad that it didn't roll as a Griffins if it's going to be ethereal for me. No, but at least I got the 220 Java gloves right here. Oh, how do they never have 10 increased attack speed on them? I should just shop them, right? Oh, it got the 45 res on a magic one. Funny. Not that funny, but like 2% funny. 2% funny. Wisdom over Griffins. So you free up the ring slot for Ravenfrost. You would also free up the belt, huh? So you wouldn't need Razortail? Well, you pretty much would make up the one skill. Well, if you get rid of the Ravenfrost, you can throw on an SOJ for a skill, and so you can actually get one more skill. Yeah, I guess it just depends what you want to do. Depends what you want to do. Javazon's got so much kill speed already too. It's especially if you're only doing cows or something, you're probably dealing out so much damage already. I guess I could see it if it's just something that you feel is a better quality of life for whatever reason. I could see it, I guess. Come on. Mana's great from Wisdom. I don't know what Wisdom has on it. They have like 5 mana after kill or something like that. I don't know what it really has. I forget. Immune to cold, bro. Best place to farm griffins. Oh boy, I could tell you some like the places that people say and that people like to farm it, but I'm gonna be honest. It's just you just need to go to places where it can drop, and wherever you can kill stuff, where griffins could drop, that you can kill monsters as fast as possible. Like, I don't know, like a good example. I like. What do you need? Okay. Like a lot of people say Pindle, but then you could kill Pindle for a month straight and not find a Griffins, right? Like, you know, people just say 85 areas, go to the pits or something, but then you could farm the pits for a year and not find, you know, you just have to kill stuff as fast as you can. Now, for almost every single item in the game, technically, Terrorized Andy is like insanely glitched to where she drops every super rare item at the highest rate, probably. Like, that's going to be the best spot to find it. But you could also just farm Terrorized Andy. Like, it's so rare that you can't really count on it, you know? You can't go farm something for a day and find Griffins, you know what I mean? So it's going to be Terrorized. Just go to Terrorized Andy every time that it pops up, no matter what. And then beyond that, you just kill stuff and hope to find it, pretty much. Yeah, Crow, that's Crow Man. That kind of thing can happen, yeah, when people find the Griffins like instantly when they're playing like single player, right when they get in the hell or something like that. It's so random, it's pretty crazy. So that's what, for me, for instance, I've found one in the Chaos Sanctuary before. I think I got one off of Terrorized Andy before. I got... Why do I have no mana and it's not regenerating at all? Range. I wonder what aura. It's got to be some aura or something that's causing my mana to just not regenerate quite often here. We'll just use another one, why not? Can't think offhand, but... Cheesy Andy good, got 5 on it, says. Yeah, he's gonna be, or she, he, whatever. Pretty much the best chance of finding everything if you're talking like on a per hour basis. But obviously you can't choose to farm Mandarl anytime you want to. So, well, I guess you kind of can on single player, but not kind of legitimately. More water here. Real thirsty today. Ooh, that's some high quality H2O. Oh, 258 already, huh? We'll just let that go now, I guess. Let's just go Stony Tombs. There's no cold muse down there, and they're kind of weak out here, so. Also, we'll shout it out. I'm going to shout it out kind of periodically, but I'm going to be doing a Sweetville Fantasy Football League, if anyone knows what that is. If you don't, it's all good. It's kind of an American thing, I suppose. But if anyone is interested in it is going to be a $25 league where we're going to pay out to first, second, and third. I'm hoping to get 12 people. Shoot me a message on Discord just saying, hey, I'm interested in the Fantasy Football League, and I'll if I get 12 people, it'll work perfect. If I get more than 12, I'll have to kind of figure it out. But yeah. Caduceus. Slav said he's a huge wisdom advocate. It's definitely cool. Definitely cool for sure. I don't play a lot of Javazon because it's like, you know, it's really good at cows, and it has really bad teleport breakpoint speeds, and I hate running around, so that's one reason. And you can't usually find Tyrell's Might in cows, so. Bloodmore, Den of Evil. Ooh, I could go out and rock that, huh? Stony Tomb or Den of Evil or Bloodmore. To be honest, like super early on, like when the Bloodmore pops up on ladder, I honestly get like, that's how I always get usually my first few Sunder Charms, like those early Act 1 Terror zones that like everyone's like, oh, this is terrible density, why would you ever run that? Oh, okay. See, this can actually get up to 3 mana per kill, I think. But 15 and 1, I mean, if you're going to have a 15 IS jewel, getting mana after kill there. So it's a little bit better than a standard 15, so that's cool. That's cool. Bloodbore's got some cold immunes. That would be the zombies, right? The zombies? Did I do this all already? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go check it out. I don't remember. I think it's just the zombies. It's probably not. It's not great. I know it's not great, but sometimes I like just refreshing my memory on what I think of an area or a build or things like that. So, how hard is it to set up to start streaming? Boy, I have tons of computer problems all the time, so I'm not the best person to ask about that kind of stuff, I guess. Also, streaming on YouTube was really annoying at first, and then now I dual stream Twitch and YouTube, so there's yeah, it's kind of annoying, to be honest, but Norrex says 76.5 million left to 99. Get it? Ooh. Ape Shop says and the Yetis, so Yetis, huh? I didn't think there was Yetis out here. I guess I forgot. The zombies. These guys. Oh, something for Chael's Might there. So I'm just checking. Sometimes the Infinity, depending on what their cold res is, the Infinity will actually break it. So I was just kind of seeing here too. So these guys don't get broken at all. So obviously not great. Is there Yetis out here too? Oh, these guys. Was it just him, or was it all those quill rats or whatever? Well, this says they don't have any. They might be getting broken by my infinity, actually. I feel like in hell difficulty, every monster has an immunity. Everyone. But maybe the quill rats in the Bloodmore don't. What about Corpse Fire? Does he, what does he got down here? The thing is, down here, there's only one, the only champion is Corpse Fire, right? So, wait a second, this looks remarkably like my pit setup. This looks like almost identical to my pit map. Actually, my pit map comes, because it's the same tile for the pits, right here. And then I think this second tile is identical too. But then right here, it's a different tile where it comes up. Kind of funny. Oh, Yeti's down in the den. I'm picking up Chilean down. Corpse Fire. Immune to cold as well. Maybe I should just spam farm Terrorize Corpse Fire, huh? Does he have good drop odds on Tyro's Might? Just messing around. Crowman says Romaniac. 3 Templars, hasn't seen a unique in months though. Yeah, I mean, I haven't, it's been a few months since I've seen one too, to be honest. A unique Sacred Armor of any kind. But yeah. Oh man. I've probably got 6 or 7 Templars now. So I might, for the next little bit here, use more, we'll call them meta builds, I guess. I might stick to using more of the most powerful builds here for the next little bit to hopefully grind it out here. Maybe, you know, we'll see. Higher efficiency, slamming monsters. I just wanted to do a little bit different one here. We can make up the full rejuice down here too. They drop all over the place and I don't really use hardly any down here. Jewel GG for a Javazon. Yeah, that is the first one that popped into my mind there, Smulps, too, but definitely not too shabby. I just wish it was. I think on Magic Jewels you can get up to 3 to man after kill. So, you know, could be better. But still neato, very neato. Seal pop Chaos Sanctuary till you get Tyrell's Might and Azad. Oh boy, yeah. Seal popping, I feel like that's real boring. But, I mean, what's boring to them is different per person, so. Plus Tyrell's Might, like, because when you seal pop it, it drops the items as if it was 0 Magic Find, like your Magic Find doesn't apply to it at all. So getting like a unique Sacred Armor and getting Tyrell's Might specifically, I feel is, you know, gonna be a toughie there. Mr. Duck, yo! What's going up here? They're clear. Okay, we'll check her. Ooh. Every time it's ethereal, I kind of don't want to identify it. I don't want it to be the goddess tier or circlet or whatever, and then it, you know, is ethereal and I'm all sad. Mark says, talk to the old man and I ordered a $40 complete carb from Amazon. Wish me luck. I mean, oh yeah, hopefully, yeah, good luck, good luck. Hopefully it lasts long enough that you'd be happy with it. Yeah, I just know talking to one of my friends, he is like, yeah, I cleaned this carburetor once and then I went to clean it again. And, you know, I think he said he talked to his dad and then he looked it up and it was so cheap for a new carburetor. He just was like, why would I ever clean a carburetor again when you can buy a new one for in the teens of dollars for whatever he was working on. Hopefully it works out for you. Obviously. Chromaniac said you're trying to take 2 minutes. 2 minutes on a seal pop, huh? With Nova. Yeah, I don't know. I don't do a lot of seal popping. I feel like... Yeah, I don't know. It's going to depend on where you're at. 2 minutes for just seal popping, kind of... I'm going to be honest. Could be wrong. I'm not an expert on it. Kind of sounds like a lot of time. So... Not 100% sure, though. Triangle up. Oh! Gotcha, Chromaniac. Gotcha. Well, best of luck on the Zod there. You know, hopefully you get it sooner rather than later. Six NATO, I'll take it, I guess. Oh, next time. Heavy boots. Sloth said he spent hours vendor farming, got nothing. Too boring. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I don't do it, but I mean, it depends. It depends where I was at and what I was doing. Like, if I was on ladder, I might take an hour or two to try to spam farm some gloves or something. I mean, I don't know. Like vendor shopping, I don't know. I feel like maybe shopping for like a tele staff and like a life tap wand doesn't take very long, right? But shopping for something that could take you 8 or 10 hours to shop, or more if you get unlucky, I don't know if that's really for me. Kind of like you said, it's just maybe it's just not my thing. Trash, what is going on? Welcome in. Sloth said he shops what, 3-socketed life and hit recovery light plates to PvPers. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, there is stuff like that. Yeah, it might even be something that even for myself, maybe I should check out a little more often. Okay, come on. I did just use all of my 5/5 cold facets, so maybe I need a few more of these. 5/5 cold facet. Is that good or no? We'll get him next time. It wouldn't be exciting when you found the good ones if they were all good, right? Then it would be exciting like when a Sunder Charm drops and you're like, well, Sunder Charm, oh well. Who cares? I have all perfect Sunder Charms already, no big deal. Alright. Just add the Charcy check to your regular Magic Find run? Yeah, I mean, nah. Sounds like a lot of work. Sounds like a whole lot of work. Feels bad, man, right? Yeah, it happens. And we'll run around, double check it, zoomed in for a sec. Just to make sure. No, no, no. Sloth says, not worth shopping in single player. So you're saying, like, because you can't trade that stuff to PvPers and stuff like that? So I would just be shopping for, like, the gloves. What if they're right here, right now? Oh! 3 to martial arts. Just for S's and G's, I'll check. I think there's another guy up here that sells gloves. Yeah. Ooh, are these going to be huge magic find boots right here? Boom! Oh, lightning res. Got me good. Got me good. Oops, hitting all the wrong buttons, Phil. Crow saying, thanks for the Nova Sort guide as well. Yeah, no problem, man, no problem. No need to thank me. As I always say when people say, very kind of you, but thank you for watching, really. Decide the band. What do you, I'm not sure. Psychonauts, what's going on? I'm not sure what you're asking there. Maybe I missed a context, or I'm just not smart. Not sure which one. Trash said taking a week off. Wicked week to be up north by the lake. Wicked good or wicked, like, bad? Am I going to TwitchCon this year? No. Nope. There's no way. I mean, when you're married with kids and stuff, you can't do. Oopsie, I did not mean to grab that. You can't do stuff like that. So. Well, I mean, there probably is people that do it, I guess, but. Or should just plan a family vacation around stuff like that and then write it off as a business expense. $652. If only we could e-bug this armor. Blizzard, bring back e-bugging already. Just say you got rid of all the glitches and we decided to add that exact thing to re-rolling armor. So it's not a glitch, it's intended now. Then it's not a glitch. Sloth saying it's just the gloves, and maybe you could argue a of the whale armor for facets. Yeah. Very true story. Very true story. One glove. Just need those 320s. Oopsie. We'll check them one more time just for the funsies. Oh, it's gonna be this next one right here. Look at the color. Look at the color. Boom. Oh, it's got the increased attack speed. No attack rating. Yeah, because that's why you can kind of shop them quick, you know. I get boom, life, nope. Increased attack speed, nope. Dip out. So maybe one day I'll start shopping them. I don't know. Check them online. I'm picking up Chilean down. You guys probably aren't wrong there. I'm probably just super lazy is what it is, really. Super lazy. Nate, welcome in. Doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Not like I'll level 30 duel on single player. Yeah, I hardly ever duel on single player for sure. Not very often. I've never lost though, so I guess I'm pretty good at it. Single player dueling. Asloff says Anya before every Pindle, not for everybody though. Yeah, I don't usually run a ton of Pindle on. I mean, I guess I do sometimes. Guess Pindle's more of a depends what character I'm rocking kind of situation. And I guess I usually just don't use characters that I would run Pindle on very often. Man, I gotta trim this sucker. Beard's getting out of control. Not that it's too crazy caveman style anything, but it's getting an annoying length, right? Rhyme a good rune word for early game? Yeah, Rhyme's pretty good. Especially a way to get Canopy frozen. I'll use Rhyme a lot of times on like a Travzerker or something. Usually, yeah, I would use Rhyme before I could get a Spirit Shield if I can't get one. So yeah. Yeah. Wicked said he's flying out for a trip at 5 a.m. Oof. Pretty early, but at least you'll get there with the whole day ahead of you, right? Hopefully. Or maybe it's a long flight, I don't know, but yeah. Mark said he doesn't think you've never found a facet? That's pretty wild, I'd have to admit. I have to say. To never find a facet. A good shield on a summon necro? I mean, you're probably going to go with Spirit. I mean, you could always go with the class-specific stuff, the necro heads, you know, the homunculus or one of the other ones if you find one, but they're kind of harder and rarer to get than, you know. They're much harder to get than a Rhyme, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, generally, you'd probably go with Rhyme and then Spirit. Could always get a lidless too if you find one of those early on. Get some, like a half-off Spirit, essentially. Thomas, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo! Talking about wife and kids. Yeah, I'm married with a couple of kids. Yeah. Yep. Dare Bear. I sure am. Shocking, I know, right? Can't afford Chains of Honor. What would you go? Mercenary for a Nova Sorceress? Usually, almost always go Treachery, really. Like, if you can't get the Chains of Honor and Darl's Visage, usually Treachery Tal's Mask. He's not going to be invincible, but it's pretty dang good. Philip Major coming in with a Slayership. Thank you for re-upping your Slayership. You Slayer. Dare Bear said feels like he's neglecting the wife and kids because he started D2R again. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to pick video game over your family. It's obviously going to be your own calculation, but I mean, everyone needs some relaxing wind down time, right? So I guess, you know, if you're playing like an hour or two a day, being married with kids, you're probably fine. If you're playing like 6 hours a day, maybe tone it back. You know, those are just guidelines, not rules. So. Oopsie. If you're going cure, where do you get the life leech from? Yeah, that's gonna be a struggle, huh? That's gonna be a struggle, huh? You probably can't go cure at that point. You'll probably just go insight, like prayer mercenary insight with a Tal's mask and a treachery. I don't know if there are some other like unique what is it? There's a few unique armors that have life leech on them. I can't remember what they are. Does the Centurion have life leech on it maybe, or something like that? I can't really remember for sure. But you definitely want to have insight, since that's like your life essentially, so you have to have that. You might just have to pump him full of potions there, Trout. So Skin of the Flayed One. There you go. That's the one I was thinking of. Lumrune. Oh, they need a life leech jewel. Yeah, I mean, that'll be all right. Mark saying RNG is a cruel mistress, right? True story. I need some of that good RNG coming up here. I feel like for having 300 magic find, it's been a little too slow for me, but is what it is. Just keep pumping them potions. Yeah, pretty much what you got to do, I guess. And you could always just like babysit your mercenary, but you know, teleporting him back, teleport back. Because really, on a Energy Shield Nova Sorceress, I mean, unless you're trying to push higher players counts than what your build can really handle, a lot of times you can like either you telestomp people and then they attack and like hit you and they don't hit your mercenary sometimes. Or you can like teleport back and then you run forward so that he's not getting hit, you are, and your energy shield just gobbles up the damage. So it depends where you're farming, it depends what you're, you know, how many players count type of situation, a bunch of different things. So, and yeah, sometimes he'll just, if you're not using the best gear on your mercenary, he'll just die sometimes, you know. It's just what it is. Chaos armor. That Chaos armor isn't that good anyways, but don't skulls have life leech? If you put them in your weapon, yes. If you put skulls in like armor and stuff like that, they have like replenish life, I believe. They give you like 3 replenish life, and which is nothing. What would I change in skill trees or synergies? You think I'd have thoughts after all these years or opinions on it? I mean, sort of, I guess, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that I'm great at like coming up with good ideas of how to balance the game and stuff. So I really, not that I don't have opinions on it, but I don't know the solutions. So I you know, I don't know. I don't really think, I think the skill tree is kind of sort of fine. Just some of the skills are just like never going to be good no matter what you do. The classic one that people mention, Poison Dagger Necro. Like, Poison Dagger is just not great. Like, I don't think anything you do with synergies or adding, like, it's just the way it works. Like, Inferno. I mean, the fact you have to stand still the way the skill functions, I don't think you can really... I mean, unless you make it just like nuke everything in one touch, it's not going to be usable. Or whatchamacallit. Blaze is a tough one, yeah. Yeah, Blaze, never going to be the most god tier, but really if you pump up the plus skills, the minus res and stuff, you can actually kill stuff kind of okay with that. I mean, probably close to similar to the, but yeah, you step down, you zigzag back and forth like this as the monsters follow you and they all drop dead, you know? Kind of funny, but yeah, it's never going to be all that great, really. Just is what it is. I don't think there's a problem with certain skills or builds being worse than others. I think that's just part of the game. Throw the poison daggers. Like if you made the poison dagger necro, but it was a poison throw necro. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I'm not good at that particular, you know, thinking of how to design a video game. It's not my forte by any means. Yeah, we need everything to be like Mosaic, really. If it can't farm players 2,000, just take it out of the game. Just kidding. Thomas doesn't like the synergies. Wish they would just have buffed the skills themselves instead of pigeonholing you into synergies. The only thing with the synergies, and the thing is I will admit, back before synergies, I definitely played the game, but I wasn't super knowledgeable, so I didn't really fully understand everything that was going on. I feel like if they just got rid of synergies and then boosted just a skill up now to be as powerful as it would be without having the synergies, all the builds would essentially become twice as powerful, right? Because instead of having, like, we could say wasted points, but wouldn't word it as wasted points, but we'll just say we're a standard tornado druid. I know it's a little behind me, but it's all right. So tornado we don't really use twister at all. So we're sacrificing those 20 points to get twister and hurricane and stuff, cyclone armor all better. So we're using 80 points to get 60 points worth of power. So if you get rid of the synergy or the other synergies here, then you could take these points and put them into something else to make you even more powerful, right? I don't know if that would be a good thing. Oh, this is the one I always think it... Wait, ethereal? I can't see. It could be. Boom! Ah, not ethereal. Not an ethereal Andaro's Visage. 9 life leech, reasonable. I think the roll is what, 10 to 30? 30 on the strength, I'm saying? So it's a solid roll to Andaro's Visage, so it's at least that. At least that. That's cool. I don't have an Andaro's Visage here. I know I got some pretty good ones. Maybe I'll just check and see compared to the other ones. Lafferty says he wants to make Fortitude, but he just can't find an L rune. Oh no. No! Gotta choose between me and Winterguard. Choose whatever your heart desires, Chuckwagon. Oh, Gloomy Llama. I guess I didn't see that before. The most ludicrous build. I mean, Mosaic Assassin is so broken. It's insanity, so. Firewall was OP before synergies? Guess I don't remember it back then. I remember always using Nova back then. Nova, 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 Nova. That's the way I remember it. Some Blizzard too, I guess. Or was Blizzard right after Synergies happened? It's hard to remember the time frame, actually. I wasn't really concerning myself with cataloging the, you know, this is history in the making. I need to remember when this happened. Mark down the dates. September 7th, 2008. Oop. We'll take a... Oh, probably want the hurricane up, huh? My main, the main source of AoE damage here. I probably want to have it up, huh? Maybe? Schwa, I think, how that's pronounced, but it says the one thing he remembers is a rust storm. I do remember that. That was pretty traumatic. I was never a duper and stuff, but if I traded for that stuff, I would trade for it and use it. And yeah, I had full characters of like hex charms, and I come in and I was like, oh my goodness, what happened? Good old rust storm. Saffron, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Francis says he wishes they'd let you keep your skeletons between games, so you'd have to raise 20 plus of them every single game. I would be, you know what? I would be fine with that, I think. Never crossed my mind for some reason, but I think I'd be fine with that, Francis. Like, is any of the ones that were alive, you know, at the end of one game? I could understand revives not traveling between games. Skeletons, though, are skeletons, a skeleton's a skeleton, right? So, yeah, I'd be on board with that. Really, if pretty much any summon would stick around between games. Because summons don't have a time limit, right? So, like, even the bears and stuff, they just teleported between game and they just kept, like, the same amount of life and stuff like that. I don't know. The only minimal downside or, like, benefit you could get is you could, like, summon up your skeletons with a bazillion, gagillion plus skills so that they would, like, never die, and then, like, take all of your gear off and put on all Magic Find gear, and then you'd have these permanently super powered skeletons without ever having to swap the gear around or anything like that. It's kind of minuscule, though. I feel like that's not really a huge deal, so... Yeah, Taxca. So yeah, we were talking about it a minute ago. Yeah, skills that would just never really be good. Arctic Blast was one I couldn't think of the name of for some reason. Arctic Blast Druid. Let's go. Elfdon, welcome in. Saffron says the 1.10 patch ruined the game. Rune words were too powerful. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the last 10 years Diablo 2 has been completely ruined, so just a differing of opinion on that one, I suppose. Yak said, big fan of the Thorns Creeper build. Okay. Alright. Alright. Good old Thorns Creeper. See, we got 23 minutes until Terra's Dandy. 23 minutes till Andes. Don't do it, Jordan. I see where you're going with that. Don't do it. You've been figured out. Don't do it. So Chris, on offline single player, there's a website that'll tell you, it tells you what terror zone's coming up till, I forget how long out it goes, but long enough that anyone would need to know. For specifically offline single player, because that's what I'm playing right here. Big brain, sweet Philly. Yeah, I seen where you were going. When you ended in EEZ, I was like, hey, I know where you're going with that. I know where you're going. I myself am also immature. Mosaic base. Oh. Let's see. Slav says if you don't like the rune words, try classic. Yeah, classic is kind of interesting. It is kind of interesting. It still does have all the synergies and stuff, right, in classic, but rares reign supreme, right? People got used to the new rune word metas. Yeah. I mean, before there was just some other meta. Like I remember back playing. This happened multiple times because I remember hopping into a cow game because at the time everybody only did cow games all the time, and there was 7. The entire game was 7 Lightning Fury Javazans. And everyone looked exactly the same. We all had their the green helmet vamp gaze, the black shaft stop, lidless because you want the 1 skill and the man after kill. Titans. 100% of the game, because that's what there was. You were either a Nova Sorceress, a Lightning Fury Javazan. I mean, that was like it. Occasional Barbarian. That's all you've seen anywhere. So I mean, whatever's the most powerful, that's what everyone's gonna play usually. Whether it's whether everyone's using items that have words that look like this, or whether it's items that have words that look like this. Tax Cut said his 80 SOJs survived the rough storm. Congratulations. Congrats. I don't remember if it was the rust storm or not, but I did have a bunch of SOJs disappear before, back in the day too. I don't really remember how many, but I remember some. The guided arrow with Pierce. Yeah, I do recall that. I do recall that. They did change that up, I guess. So it was, I never really knew, I guess, if it was a glitch or not. I just knew that's how it was, and then it wasn't like that anymore. Yeah, I don't know why it plays that song twice. Not sure why. Any chance you know if it's possible to change players 1 to players 8 online? Get more people in the game's the only way. For that one, Chris Cook. Just get more people in the game. It's the only option for online. So there's almost nobody playing on Switch. Yeah, I mean, I can believe it. Even on PC right now, there's like almost nobody. Like on ladder, especially. Someone told me, or was reading what some other people were talking on a message board or something. Somebody said there's like nobody online at all, and they were talking about ladder, and then someone on non-ladder was like, man, on non-ladder there's a bunch of people playing still. Like, interesting, because I never even really looked, I never even glanced at non-ladder, so I just kind of, I took them for the word, I guess, that they weren't making it up. But Saffron said Lightning Fury was always good, even before class specific stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I probably didn't even know at the time if I know I played back then, I guess, but I didn't remember when class specific stuff was added, and I didn't really know what was going on. Chris said max is 4 on Switch, so the drops are men no matter what. I wonder if on single player on Switch, I know you can only have 4 people in the game at a time or whatever. Can you turn the players count on single player up to players 8, or does it only let you turn it up to players 4? Kind of curious. Wasn't D2R supposed to be crossplay? No, it was. They never said it was supposed to be crossplay ever. It's cross progression. So if I owned D2R on PC and on Switch, I could like, all right, fellas, you know, close the game, go walk upstairs, go lay in my bed and be playing on my Switch or something, you know what I mean? So, but there was never cross-play though, so Switch single player can go up to players 8 to Smalls. Gotcha. So at least you got that. Teleport, please. Cross saves, yeah. Yeah, so there was, I feel like maybe there was some confusion when it first came out that people misunderstood that. But, oh, that's not even what I thought it was. 20 DR though. Ryan said he loved the Boazon back in the day. I did rock a Boazon back in the day, but it was never very good. I never got a win force. The best I got up to, well, I take that back. Once further into the game, I did get a win force, but super early on, I think I got up to like the burrs with like the infinite, you know, guided arrow thing. There was a point where I started getting like the ith bows and stuff, but I kind of think of that or consider it like almost a different time period than the first bit when I was playing, when I was using like the Langer Breeze or whatever it's called. And I thought that was cool because it had magic find on a bow, and I thought it was super cool. Marty, yo, what is going on, man? Welcome in. Click the like button if Chartsy owes you money. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, make sure fellas hit that like button if you forgot somehow. Somehow, if you forgot, make sure you get her. Just super quick looking at something here. Hmm. $347.
Not in town.
Yeah, what Mark says there too, you can see what the next Terror Zone online is coming up to, yeah, on that same website where it shows you all the single player Terror Zones schedule. So you guys will be happy to know I picked a DraftKings golf lineup the other day. Won $2. So you guys can kind of say I'm a big deal now. $1 golf lineup. Doubled my money. 100% profit. There we go. 220s. Finally. Oh. I feel like fantasy golf is like one of the easiest things to cash in. I don't know why. You just look up the most minuscule amount of information. I feel like people just like pick random golfers all the time for fantasy golf. Fluff saying OG Diablo works on Nintendo 3DS. Do you think it would work great on Switch? Maybe. Maybe Switch is it is surprising that the Switch can only handle 4 players on D2R. A little bit surprising. What? Keep missing a million times. Thank you. You asking what this build is? It's Max Hurricane Druid. Did a build guide on it not long ago. You can check her out on the YouTube channel there. How many Mosaic Assassins can you handle on Switch? That's a real question. Yeah, I wonder what four Mosaic Assassins in the same game would do to a Switch. It would just like explode in your hands. I'm gonna go grab, I got a drink, it's like right there, I can see it. 11 seconds. Ooh. Plus we're gonna stand the desk up. Why not? Chris said he plays Mosaic, just him, and it lags up for him on Switch. I believe it. I believe it. Get my house shoes on. Boom. There we go. We got some sparkling strawberry. Ooh, yeah. Go. This gotta go higher. That's as high as it goes. Great. Wish I was shorter. $352. Probably just do maybe one more run and I'll prepare for Teasy Andy here. I don't rock Teasy Andy with this build, so I always rock some fire sorceress type build. I think I got it set up for firewall right now, I think. There's an electric lift to your computer desk. Yeah, it's a standing desk, yeah. Solid investment too, I'll tell you what. Pretty happy about this. So yeah, it just goes up and down, no big deal. I got the green screen set up behind me so that even if I go up and down, it still looks good. Very convenient. Phil reveal. What is? I must have missed something here. When's the next whiskey hardcore? I don't know if I'm gonna do that again. That did not go good. I died in Act 2 of normal twice. Boy, that was real bad. I expected to get further than that, I'm gonna be honest. Think I need to play hardcore not drunk and then figure it out. Like maybe if I get better or if I like it more. I don't know if I'm gonna do that again. Way to elevate your game. I see what you did there. Nice. Thomas says, I believe he does drinking streams on Friday. I do stream Friday nights. I don't always drink though. Depends. I gotta see. Oh shoot, what's this Friday? I probably can't this Friday. I think I'm busy this Friday night. Can't remember for sure. I have to talk to the boss lady. I forget everything. I always forget what we got going on. Oh yeah, we got a birthday party this weekend, or this Friday. So gonna have to be a Friday day stream this week. Whiskey, a good excuse though, yeah. I'm fairly confident if I wasn't, you know, 3/4 of a fifth of whiskey in, I wouldn't have died to some of those javelin cats in Act 2. Pretty fair, pretty certain. I don't know. Is it worth respecking from Nova to Fire in single player? Meet the worth it? I mean, for Andy, maybe. If all, because I'm guessing you don't have PC, so you can't unlimitedly respec if you're asking that. So it's gonna be a harder. I would say probably not if you want to play your sorceress at all, besides doing Andy, because you can still farm Andy like players 3 normal with Nova without too much problem at all, really. I think I just got to transfer that. I think to that build. G Stacks, welcome in. D2 Karen, let's go. Are you drinking? Says Thomas. No. No. Oh, I need the Enigma too. Good call. No, I need to tone it back on that stuff. Anyways, I drank like 3 days in a row this weekend, and yeah. Need to tone it back. I need to get all skinny, super skinny. I'm gonna get down to like 195, super skinny. It'd be crazy if I was 195, to be honest. It'd be insane. Oh, Tralf said he is on PC. Just wanted to know how bad Nova is for Andy. It's not terrible, but it's just not as good, you know? I did terrorize Andy with Nova for a while, because I was like in the middle of doing a Nova farming, you know, and I just like... Nope, skinny it is, not lean, skinny. Skinny. We'll do one test run. I gotta get the build, make sure I'm playing right here. What do we got here? Firewall? Okay, alright. What we want, we're gonna static firewall. Okay. Gotta remember how to play. Mesh boots. Oh! Not that crazy. Nope. We got this. We also need to consider Phil being offline for 3 days after that stream. Friday. Yeah, I didn't stream. Oh yeah, because Saturday I had a birthday and Sunday I had another birthday, so I couldn't, like, you know. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. 190 is like borderline skinny. Yeah, for me it would be pretty small. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't weighed 190 in probably 2 decades. Like, I haven't been that little. I graduated high school. I was like 185, maybe a little over 185. So when I was like 17. But I didn't work out like at all back then. Like none. So I had no muscle on my body at all. Unlike now. Ooh. No, I'm joking.
It's insane.
Oh, perfect timing.
It's insane.
Obly 2020 coming in with a tier 1 sub. Ooh, and gifted a sub too. Thank you so much. Obly 2020. What a slayer. Absolute legend. Any good drops from TZ Chaos? No, I didn't get nothing. Nothing from TZ Chaos. Just pretty much like nothing, yeah. Perfect? Oh, that'd been so sick. 2 sockets. Rip. But kind of crazy. Tomb Reaver. Not that crazy. Some stuff to check though. Tomb Reaver's cool. Unfortunately, didn't get enough sockets. Not a Tal's Amulet. Tri-Res Boots? No. Ethereal? No. Good old Rock Stopper. A lot of stuff though, huh? A lot of stuff. Lubos Danis coming in with a €10 super chat. Ooh. Thank you so much. Oh, Glibberish gifted you a sub and you never got a chance to thank him. Well, you're paying it forward anyway, so huge thanks, huge thanks. Easy Andy, here we come. Yeah. SOJ, boom. Oh, not that great. Hellrune, do I need those? I don't remember. 220 Java gloves, I do need those though. Oh, good. We'll get them next time. Oh, that's pounds? Oopsie.
Lubos Donnie's donated £10 through Super Chat.
Appreciate you, Lubos. What future updates would I like to see in D2? I mean, I wouldn't get my hopes up, but I mean, future updates, I would like a loot filter, which would be nasty, or mosaic removal. Not a ton of stuff though. I'm not really a huge change guy, so. I don't know. Why do I even identify rare gloves anymore? I don't even know. Can TZ Andy drop Tyrael's Might? Yep. TZ Andy could drop any item in the entire game. Depending on the level of your character, that is, of course. Ring mail. That's pretty good.
I can't carry anymore.
Don't want to see a ton of potions and scrolls on the ground? Yeah. Cracked, you know, armors and whatnot. Wait, did I do this? No, okay. Bunch of keys everywhere. 1 gold here, 2 gold there, 6 gold, 9 gold. Yeah, I don't need to. Casey, appreciate you, says good luck on the Andy runs here. Sir Zeus, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, the view count always ticks up a little bit when we get some TZ Andy. It's always hype. TZ Andy's always hype. Because everybody knows how much more common it is to find something sick. Oh, unidentified SOG! Boom! Oh. A lot of Nage goal rings around. Sloth says if they haven't done it yet, they probably can't do it. Talking about a lot of different updates. I don't know. I don't really see a reason why they couldn't do a lot of this stuff. I just think they have an idea in their mind of what's good for the game or what's not good for the game. So things that they thought weren't good for the game, they didn't do or didn't want to do or whatever, you know? So that's what I think anyways. Only speculation on my part though, of course. No insider knowledge. Yep, Ryan's need that loot filter. I agree. Save up a few rings and pop them all at once. Yeah, I mean, I've done that in the past, but I've done that with a few different things. Banged knife. Towels belt. That is a perfect 15, I suppose. 15 MF towels belt. Definitely. I'm pretty sure I have like a absolutely perfect one already, so. Corey finally got Beast for the Summon Necro. 50 summons just got Fanaticism. Ooh, nice. How many MF damage and difficulty you have now? I forgot what the magic find is. This is on player 7 right here, so. Damage, I mean, I don't. Boom. Not sure on all those off the bat here. Do the max. Yeah, I'm offline single player there. Mouse. 34,000 damage on the firewall. Sounds like a big number, right? Tails amulet, of course it is. Oh, how is that not a Tails amulet? Doesn't make any sense. You like the drinking runs? Daughter can still remember the shout out I gave her years ago. Nice, nice. Remembers the bald guy, huh? Well, glad you like him, Dion. It's always a fun time hanging out with the boys, having a couple drinks. You know what I mean? Not all the time though. We got to be responsible, but sometimes, every once in a while. Slav said he always saves up like 4 or 5 unique rings, does them all at once. And Frenetic's like, no, huh? Can't do that. Too much excitement. Yeah, on my end too, for the drop highlight video, I like the whole it drops, I pick it up, I ID it type of situation. So Thunder Charm, no good. Jewel here. Use a potion just to make sure I don't die. Too much stuff. A little once over. Real quick there. Come on, Andy. You can do it. Also, don't forget, fellas, while we're rocking this out, let me go check over here. Don't forget, if you're, in the market for a PC, make sure you check out the sponsor of the video. You see the icon over there. PC Bros, you might have heard of them. originally on YouTube. The Toasty Bros, they computer build type of stuff. They got their own pre-built PC company. Check them out, link in the description on YouTube, or exclamation sponsor. Use code SweetPhil, you get a little discount. You know, go through my link, use code SweetPhil at checkout, you get a little discount on your pre-built PC. And there we go. Little issue on the play there, no big deal. Appreciate you, Wicked. Good old PC bros. Good fellas over there. Good fellas. PCB Ross. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You people always joking around. Oh, that's not where you want it. Can you? Thank you. My goodness. Edge. What is this? Sky Strike. Okay. Forgot about that one. Got to get that gold for gambling, right? Dragon Scale. How rare? It is pretty rare. It's pretty rare. I don't know if it's on the level of Crown of Ages. I don't know if it's on the level of, like, I think it's probably around Crown of Ages, I guess. But it's not really used like Herald. The Haas is like considered better, even though it's much significantly, like, much more common. So I don't think Dragon Scale is really used for anything, so PC Bros. Dion says he's picked up 3 Tyrell's Mites in D4. Still waiting to see someone pick one up in D2R. Or still... Yeah, it's much more uncommon. Oh! Not what I thought it was. Had to stop and think about it for a second. I was thinking Dimensional Shard. But actually it's just a Ginther's Rift. Oh! Ah! Ooh. Could have been a 5. It is a 4 energy shield. So that's, you know. If it was 5, I could make some argument of how it's cool, but... Yeah, Tyrell's Might. I don't remember, you know, because I'm not huge into D4. Not a terrible game, but I'm just not huge into it. In D4, you can find that on any character, right? Or is that a Barb exclusive one? Because I had a Barb, and as soon as I found that, my Barb did so much damage. Like, obviously, killing, like, the Ubers, it didn't... Going against, like, Uber Duriel or whatever you call it. Not crazy. But, if you farmed any of the... You know, if you're Helltide farming or we're doing any of the, what's that one witch thing called? I forget. You could just stand in the middle screen and click, and it would shoot out the holy bolts or whatever they called them in the game. And everything would just drop dead in the whole screen over and over. You just spam click any attack button, and you just don't move, and it just kills the entire screen. What does Tyrell's do in D4? Yeah, kind of what I was mentioning there, Frenetic. It had something like on attack, it shoots out. They just look like light streaks of light in all directions. So there's probably 1, 2, I don't know, 2, 4. There's like 6 or 8 of them that fly out in all directions, and it does damage based upon your character's damage. So it just nukes the entire screen, pretty much. Especially when you're rocking like a Dust Devil Barbarian that already puts out a ton of damage like that, and then you just spam the entire screen with the damage. So yeah. And then you'd have I'm trying to think of everything that was on it. I think I had something to where it would like double cast like every other time or something like that. So it was nutty. Like I would just stand in the middle of the screen and I was a whirlwind barbarian. Oh, that's what it was. I was whirlwind, but every other time that you started whirlwinding, it would double cast the tornadoes. So what it counted it is as when you would double cast tornadoes, it would count it as 2 casts of a spell, like a double attack, and it would shoot out twice. So yeah, it was just I would just sit in the middle, just spam click as fast as I could, and nobody in the whole like area could kill anything because I would just kill everything. It would drop dead instantly as soon as it spawned. Whoopsie. Spin to win best armor. That's what it seemed to me anyways. I don't know about the crazy endgame like Uber, farming the Uber stuff solo, but I mean you could take out regular Duriel in like a few seconds with it. Pretty much. Mage plate, good old K. Hagen's wisdom. Frenetic saying it sounded more fun than the D2 version. Yeah, I mean the D2 version isn't really used for anything, right? So yeah, I mean I guess it's at least good that it's probably 100 or 200 times as common as in D2 as well. So, but I mean D4 is just a different game than like D2. So, can you go ahead and run through the fire already? Come on! Thank you. Finally, one eternity later.
I am overburdened.
Add mosaic to D2 D2 materials. I don't know why I kept mispronouncing that. Interesting. Like that's what the D4 materials is, you're saying, or? See, quad Uber whirlwind barb. What do you mean by quad Uber? I don't know what you mean by that. Like, because there was like the regular Duriel, and then there was like the harder one. Like you killed all of them with your whirlwind barb. You're saying is what I'm guessing you're saying there. Like soloed all of them. Oops. Garbage. Garbage.
Good day.
Oh, he had 4 Uber uniques, you think is what he's saying? Oh, gotcha. Maybe. Bone weave boots. All right, all right. Good old Marowak's a solid one there. Strength and Dex on there. Also, I didn't realize it till, I mean, a couple years ago now. But I kind of overlooked ever that they had life tap on the boots. Kind of interesting. Never really paid attention. Got the 2 to skills there too, huh? And 2 to skills. Twisted Wind Force off of Andy. Nice. 14, 17. Not, I mean, 2 to skeletons. I think that rolls 1 to 2, but the other stuff is fine. Strength and dex rolls are fine. But oopsie. Great. Am I gonna play D4 expansion? I probably will. But not sure how long or whatever, you know. Ooh, light gauntlets, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I'd take a wind force off Andy right now if I could. Luck's been rough though. I don't know. Maybe my Andy's glitched back to normal, huh? Maybe. Chris says slay that like button. Ooh, appreciate you. Don't forget, fellas. Yeah. Get that like button. On YouTube, that is. I mean, steel pillar, warpike elite base, so it makes it a little bit on the rare side. 73% enhanced defense. There you go. So kind of a rare one on that, but not use a whole bunch. There's one thing I wish they would change. That I am pro change, guys. See, things that can be indestructible. This should be able to roll as rare or as ethereal. I mean. And yes, this is, oopsie, this is offline single player. Yep. I think that'd be a cool change. So you could find like an ethereal Tyrael's Might and stuff like that. There are some things that are indestructible, but like if they're indestructible and they're unique, they have to be like inherently like programmed to be ethereal. Such as like ethereal edge and stuff. Garbo. Ethereal Crown of Ages. There you go. Steel Pillar, the godliest piece of gear in D2R. Maybe. Allegedly. Ghost Glaive. Speaking of, oh wait, no, this one's not indestructible. Replenish quantity. Yoshi, yo! What's going on? Interested in PoE too? Not really. Never played Path of Exile or anything, so. Really, for like that whole ARPG thing, like of these style of games, Diablo 2 is probably the only one that I ever play. Being you know, old man like I am now, though, I really don't play a lot of other different games or stuff, so pretty much just play D2 all the time. If they came out with like a new Elder Scrolls or a new Fallout game or something like that, I would probably play it. But and like a new one, I'm not talking like a mod for one of the games or something that someone made. Think about like if an actual new game came out. But Fallout London. I seen Ginger playing that. I think I think that's a mod for New Vegas. I think that's a mod for. I could be wrong there though. I thought that's what I had seen. Wait, I don't even have a. Oops. Forgot about that. Anybody could have done that. Oh, for Fallout 4. It's a Fallout 4 mod, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I do like Fallout games, so... I don't know. Much faster. Okay. See, I thought it was going a little on the slow side, but I didn't, you know, I didn't really say anything. I wasn't sure. Yeah, boy, I was missing so much kill speed there. I didn't even. Rookie maneuver, Phil. (0-20) magic gloves. What do you mean by 0-20 magic gloves? Oh, like, not sure what you mean there, Biv. Like the rare gloves never have the skills on them if they got the 20 increased attack speed, is what you're saying? I mean, it's kind of true, huh? Boy, it's so much faster. Oh, it's crazy. Actually, having conviction on Infinity makes your sorcerer's kill a lot faster? Who would have thought? Doobie's like, we didn't see nothing, right? We didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing what? Exactly. Whoop. Whoop. Oculus. Saving my life again. Love Oculus. Always teleporting you away, saving your life. Am I right, fellas? Gosh, this kid. Back to a shard. Her abs are sore from playing so much yesterday. Man, yeah, Yoshi, I wish those animated, that's actually supposed to be an animated emote that works on Twitch, but you can't have animated emotes on YouTube. You think Google would have the technology to figure that out, but it is so, animated emotes are so hype. So hype. Fallout London would, like, it would be interesting. I did want to try some new games and stuff maybe, but, you know, never get around to it. Plus, you know, never know how much people would be interested in seeing that kind of stuff too, so. Psychonaut, yeah. Don't talk bad about Google. Instant demonetized. Think I'd enjoy Borderlands? I've had people tell me that before, and I just never got around to trying it, I guess. Years ago, even. Years ago. Before I was even streaming, people I knew said I would like Borderlands, but Diablo with guns. Interesting. Interesting. Man, Firewall is insane, Andy Farmer. Just insane. That's player 7 there too. Just crazy. It's annoying because the enemies respawn after you kill them. Oh, so like like if you kill the monster or the enemies and then stand there, they'll just spawn right in front of you at some point. Nice. So we want the perfect amount of res. Oh, 64. 5 res off of perfect. For what we're looking for anyways. Real mature, Phil. Real mature. There's some uses here. I know sometimes people ask about, but that cannot be frozen. The huge res. Pair that up with a Guardian Angel for your mercenary. Like a bazillion, mammillion resistance. But I got a bunch. Oh, there was a Colossus sword there. Should have identified that. Sorry if that was like insanely loud. Thought I had a limiter on there to stop that, and I see it spiking a million miles into the red when I just snap my fingers. Ogre Maul, love it. Uber Smiter for a bit, yeah. Could be a you know, I don't know, a budget item, but a, you know, a choice of an item for cannot be frozen and a ton of resistance. That way you don't get convicted. Huge conviction from what, Uber Mephisto can make up for that. Guard against it, I should say. White item, come on. Somehow I didn't see this jewel there for a minute. Clip that wink. That wink made the video, so. Bro. Sloth says in Borderlands you can farm bosses just like in D2 for stuff. Yeah, it's interesting. It's one of those ones, like I said, yeah, people said I would like, but I just never got around to it, I guess you could say. Ooh, 4 teleport. Ooh. Good old ward. Perfect spirit base? No. Joking, of course. Congrats, Lafferty. Vex from Andy, nice. Ivan, so link in the description to this guy, N and M Creations. This is the heavy metal playlist. As for the exact song, I'm not sure which one, you know, because it just like cycles through. I don't like really look at it or anything. So. Marty says you'd have to like looter shooters to enjoy it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I kind of understand the concept, but like for looter shooter, I mean, is Fallout kind of in that vein, or what do you? I guess I don't know that genre exactly the way it. Other heavy. Because in Fallout, I mean, you shoot and then you get stuff, so. No problem, Ivan. Big William up here a minute ago said the PoE 2's very good. Used to play D2 all the time. Goku no. Yuko no. If you need it, you need it. More resource based, huh? Gotcha. Heavy gloves, cool. Sacred armor. Of the set variety. For the 70,000th time, thank you, Immortal King's Soul Cage. The 70,000th one. Guess I don't need another one of those. We'll get him soon. Warframe? Never heard of it. To be honest, I guess I'm kind of not really much of a gamer, huh? I just play D2. Woo. Who to summoning skills? Yeah, that Immortal King's armor is still pretty rare, yeah. It's just annoying when you find so many of them and you only want Tyrell's Might, right? That's when it gets annoying there, dude. Oh. You do. All right. 24 minutes. We got this, fellas. We got this. One sacred armor already. Green, unfortunately. Barrel Claw, Fire Lizard.
I can't carry anymore.
We got it. We got it. We got it. Rather not. Oh, another cryptic axe. Oh man, a perfect Tomb Reaver and an unidentified Oxy ring. Isn't that crazy? Boom. Oh man, that's like 7 Nagels in a row. Can I at least get him a null just to switch it up? But I'll take this perfect Tomb Reaver. Oh, 3 sockets. Hold up. 47. Doesn't it go up to 50? 251. Is that a good roll or what? You guys gotta help me out here. It's got the 3 sockets. I think there's like 6 different things that can roll different on here, though. I think the Magic Find rolls different, but 68. I don't remember for sure. Let me know down in the comments if this is a good roll. I forget. I think I have 12 left. I think I don't remember. I'll Google machine it here because I don't know if everyone remembers everything there, so it'll be tough to memorize all that stuff. Someone will have to Google it and type it in for me, so I'll just look it up real quick. Tomb Reaver D2R. We've got a bunch of ads popped up as soon as I scrolled off the screen. Perfect. Yeah, it rolls up to 280, so that's not a bad roll on the damage. Damage to undead, it goes up to 230. It's almost perfect. Attack rating is 250 to 350. It's in the middle. Who cares? 47 res. That's good. Magic Find goes to 80, so it's on the high side. 14 to life is max. That's pretty solid. That's probably the best Tomb Reaver I've ever found, to be honest. So many things roll different on there. So many things. Yeah, I'd say that's probably the best Tomb Reaver I've ever found. Yeah. Don't remember if I clicked the save clip button, but we'll hit it again. Appreciate you fellas that put that in there, yeah. Kind of pulled it up at roughly the same time, I'm sure. Oopsie. Can I get the Lail? No, no, no. Dolrune. Maybe not that good. I didn't, one button. I seen Riker had a video that had that as his thumbnail, but I did not watch it. I thought about it, but then, I don't know, Diablo 4 stuff just doesn't interest me. I don't know. I'm just not excited about D4 anymore, to be honest. Like, I'll play it when the expansion comes out, I'm sure, and whatnot, like here in a little bit, but I don't know. It just doesn't excite me at all. Triple essence drop. I didn't even see that. If that happened, I'm gonna be honest. The essences, I don't even see them. I literally don't even see them because on single player, you don't need them for anything. So my eyes automatically filter them out. My brain just doesn't even compute them anymore. Oh! When someone just talking about that a minute ago. Wind Force, ooh, with the 8 life leech. There we go. That's a rare one. Let's keep this rolling. Tyrell's Might coming up next. Ooh. Keep it rolling. I'm going to check this stuff. I actually have perfect Wind Forces already. So, painful I know, but actually I'm not going to keep that. Quarterstaff. Hydra. Ethereal, Repair, 6 NATO. Maybe I'll double check. Maybe I'll double check. Just in case. I'm pretty positive I do, but... A weapon I've never seen, Mopar says. Ooh, yeah. Pretty sure. Maybe we'll double check, though. Yeah, Wind Force Classic. Just a classic one right there. Just amazing. Jeezy said, you know what excites him is having the 7th pick in fantasy this year. Oh, yeah? Amon-Ra or Brees or Bijan. Oh, man, either one of those you can't go wrong. It's going to depend on a lot. Hard to say. Speaking of fantasy, I guess I haven't shouted it out for a minute. The Sweet Phil Fantasy League, I got to set it up pretty soon. I got to get her done. If anyone is interested in playing in a fantasy football league for just a $25 one, just so there's a little bit on the line so people pay attention and stuff, just shoot me a message in Discord just saying I'm interested in the fantasy football league or something like that, and I'll that way I have a for sure message from and I can look and like, oh, these people said they were interested. Appreciate you, Biv. Yeah. Never had a windy drop for you. Yeah, it's a pretty rare one for sure. Pretty sure. I'm not afraid of you. In fact, you stink. Any good at circlet price checking? Me? No. No. I mean, I can usually tell if they're gonna be ones that people are looking for, but as for what they're actually worth, no way. Nope. Some gems, cool story. I will tell you though that it pretty much has to be perfect or it's worthless. Like, it's usually worth like 30 job runes, or it's worth like nothing and nobody even wants it. It's in my experience anyways. You only need 10 people. Yeah, I know. I was just seeing, usually there's not that many people interested in the fantasy football league, to be honest, Fred, so that's why I'm kind of shouting it out. Because there's me and you, obviously, I assume. Wait, do I want to do it? I don't even know. Oh, is it a... Oh, I think I can see the arm. Oh, no, it's not ethereal. Man. Still looking for the ethereal Reaper's Toll. 237, isn't that... Why do I think that goes to 240? I don't really remember, but Reaper's Toll, still cool. Name what's going on. Formerly GXNI. What's going on? Let's check this tier real quick. It's probably never good or anything, but you know, yeah. The Reaper's Toll. I already got one, at least got some, so. Need that ethereal Reaper still, fellas. Yeah, the damage is... It's really good for this specific application, we'll say. For this specific application. It does go up to 240. Man, I'm a genius. I thought so. But I already got some of those, so... Might have been a percent or two higher than the one I had or something, but it's really not a big deal. 4-socket Thresher drop. Should I use that as a possible infinity base? You're asking a regular 4-socketed Thresher, or a non-ethereal 4-socketed Thresher, or a non-ethereal 15 enhanced damage CV. I would probably go with the Thresher, just in case I wanted to use it on a slightly lower level, you know, that I didn't have Indara's Visage or something. Just because of the strength requirement and the attack speed will give you a little more crushing blowness, but what's your damage, like 28? It's actually like 34. So per second. Siege crossbow. It's like pus spitter, I think, right? Ooh, I used to use that on my necromancer. Get 2 to skills. Thought it was cool. Long time ago. Long time ago. 265 with Nova. Interesting. Jeezy said would be in Japan for the fantasy draft, though. Gotcha. Yeah, that would be unfortunate, huh? It's obviously going to be online, but yeah, you definitely... I mean, I guess as long as you pay, you can do whatever you want. If you want to auto draft it, but we'll see. We'll see how many people we get. I want to do 12, but if we can only get 10, then maybe it'll just be 10. I don't know. Hard to say.
I can't carry anymore.
Four-socketed Thresher or an ethereal man catcher. So if it was an ethereal man catcher infinity or a standard Thresher, I mean, I would rather go with the... I mean, I don't know. I feel like I never even tell the difference between a base, to be perfectly honest. Oh, the 50 fire res. Hoping to get these perfect. Throw them over here. They make up for your missing fire res behind my head on the spirit, but good old perfect roll there. 50 fire res. Alder's boots. Kind of cool. Boy, TZ Andy, way more good stuff than whatchamacallit. Than oh, there was a missed the Grand Matron, I suppose. Oopsie, I didn't check her. I didn't see it. So I have enough of those on single player already. They're not like super uncommon, but they're good to get. You know, it's one of those situations. It's kind of like if I found a Shaco right now. It's like, whoa, another Shaco. But you know, under other circumstances, you'd be mega hyped about it. Mega. So I don't know. I wouldn't stress too much about which base to use, to be perfectly honest. Because yeah, like I was saying, I don't think I've ever been like, oh man, this build doesn't feel right. If only I had an ethereal thresher instead of this ethereal cryptic axe. Dang it. You know what I mean? So. How am I dropping items from the cube to the ground? I mean, I go like this and I throw. Yeah, I just throw them out. I'm not doing anything special. I'm just... Chukonu! So for example, I just identify them, and if they're not good, I just pick them up, I hit escape, and then I just click. I'm just doing it like super fast. So it probably looks like I'm doing something fancy, but I'm just going, hitting escape, and then dropping it real quick. I'm fancy like that. Two assassin. Damage attack rating. So what, that must be the Fool's mod you're talking about there? The damage attack rating thing? Oh, to demons? Leech, life, and all res. Hard to say. I don't know if that would be one that people would trade for or not, to be honest. I just don't know. If I had to guess, it's probably not good enough, but I mean, I could just be wrong too. I'm definitely not one of my expertise there. Because yeah, I would never use a rare circlet on pretty much any build almost, so. What other builds can you use an Ethereal Mancatcher Infinity on? I mean, it's pretty much just an Act 2 Merc weapon, like Infinity Mancatcher, like it's pretty much just a Merc weapon, mercenary weapon. I mean, you can technically, and I've done it before, I've done Energy Shield Nova Sorceress where I just pumped points into the stat so I could use that because I didn't want to make another Infinity on offline single player. But yeah, you end up sacrificing like 120, or actually it's about 90 something points to put into strength and dex to be able to wear it. Use it, but depends where you're going, what you're doing. When I was trying to get to 99, I ended up actually making a ethereal scythe infinity. Because I died a few times, got real annoyed, and then just like, all right, I'm doing everything to try to stay alive now, I guess. Pretty much. Not everything, but mostly. Still wanted to have magic find and good kill speed and stuff, but... Plus, I started to get to the point where I'm like, I have so many high runes on single player, I might as well, like, use them. Car repairman expert? Yeah, pretty much. I know you're kidding because of what we were talking about earlier, but really, I'm getting closer nowadays. My car keeps breaking all the time, so not lately or anything, but had to replace. I don't know if anybody's had to replace a caliper, and so I had to figure that out. And then I had to replace both of them because they both were like half frozen up on the front. And then one of them actually went. It just exploded like 2 months after I put the new one on. It was like defective or something, and it blew up. And yeah, that was fun. Had to replace all the washer, like fluid stuff on my wife's car at one point. You know, all kinds of stuff, you know. Slowly becoming an expert, huh? The Infinity rolled 54, right? Yeah, I think it did actually, because it goes 45 to 55, right? It rolled really good. Because remember, it rolled good, and then the Doom I made rolled real bad. Oh, it was I don't really remember, to be honest. No, maybe it was like 51 or something. I don't know. Maybe it was the Pride that rolled really good. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. Definitely an SOJ for sure. Bad Ravenfrost? Not like the worst Ravenfrost ever, but good old bone knife, whiz spike. What's that other sword? What is that? Sazabi set? There you go. Got 20 on the Pride. Yeah, the Pride rolled with the highest concentration aura, right? That was cool. And then the Doom rolled not great. Not great. I remember the first time finding this when the new stuff came out. I was like, oh my gosh, I found this new Hell Rack. It's like a Burrs, but better. It's, you know, it's the next higher base. And then I started to use it. I was like, this thing sucks. Threw it out. It's funny, I can still remember finding that and doing that. Going into cows being like, this thing can't kill anything. Let's see, Casey says, so it doesn't matter on single player what base it really is? I mean, I kind of argue that it doesn't matter no matter what. Kind of, sort of. But I will say that online, I would only make the rune words in bases that other people think is the best. Because if you ever want to trade it, it's got to be in the base. Like, if they look at it and it's like, this is a garbage base, I don't want that, and they won't trade you for it ever, so. But yeah, like, I made Infinity in a Great Poleaxe before. I've made it in a Cryptic Axe. I've made them, you know, here I got it in a Man Catcher. I've made it in Thresher before. I've never been able to tell the difference between which base I had it in. Like, oh man, my Mercenary's doing terrible. Why? Oh, I remember. I made it in the wrong base. You know, you almost never worry about your Mercenary like killing things. So. Wish they fixed crossbows. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really think about it. Fixing crossbow. Didn't know there was a huge issue or something. Yeah, I guess it's part of my whole just thoughts on things. There's always going to be some stuff that's just going to be worse and some stuff that's going to be better. So that's just how I kind of view it, I guess. Yeah, the demon machine enchant sword, pretty fun. Yeah, it is reasonably fun. That's a pretty cool build. Just kind of interesting the way it works and everything. Got a couple more minutes here. Guaranteed Tyrell's Might. Bartuk. There we go. They shoot stupid slow. Well, that's just the downside of them, I guess. Huh? They're just not going to be as good as everything else, you know. It's just the kind of the way I view things. You know, everyone can have their own opinion, but I don't think every single piece of gear should be identical. You know, I don't think there's any problem with this is better than that and that's better than this, but then this is better than that. You know. But useful, maybe. Yeah, I mean, you can use the burrs on the a Fury Druid, right? I wonder if you could like double shale a Hellrack on a Fury Druid. Whoa, he's got nuked. Holy, oh, there, because he's the mighted and whoa, mighted fanaticized Andariel. Let's go. Ah, I need her to run through the fire. Take her out. Got her. All for nothing. Viv says, whoever thinks they can really tell the difference between a Merc weapon swing speed, like feel the difference while they're playing, real reach. Right. I could not admit, yeah. Anyone who argues they can, I want to put them to the test. Put them to the test. I should do that sometime. All right, fellas, watch the stream. Tell me what pole arm I'm using right now. What pole arm my mercenaries using? Got 1 minute, fellas. 1 minute. Only time it matters, you say, on a singer, says Sloth. Yeah, I mean, I mean, different builds, you know, you kind of utilize their damage a little bit more. Some in Necro or something, but that's what I mean. As long as it's like an elite pole arm, I would say I'd go with elite pole arm that's ethereal and that's, you know, Raven lore. Good roll. I don't know what it rolls to. Is minus 15 fire good? I need to look it up. Still cool though. Rare one. Good for the fire druids. Some people argue the best for fire druids. And we got Ariat's Plateau here, which technically is... I could spam Thresh Shock it actually. Forgot about that. Thresh Shock it drops one item every time. Oop, what am I doing here? My goodness. Allow me some of this. Oops, I missed. Maybe we could, well, I was supposed to be rocking the Wind Druid, wasn't I? This build's just so much better. Just nuked. 15's medium. Oh, gotcha. All right. It's right in the middle, huh? Do like me some Thresh Shock it. Terrorizing and drop everything in the game, right? I don't know if I got, I don't know how good a one I got, so we'll hang on to it. So, we're actually, looking at the time, let's see how long what have we been on for here? 3.5 hours. I mean, it's a pretty good time for me. We're actually going to go ahead and call it a day, fellas. Appreciate y'all joining me. Wow, we almost have more people on Twitch than we do YouTube. Thank you so much, Twitch, for showing out. So appreciate y'all a bunch. How about Twitch? Why don't we, I don't know who's on right now. Why don't we send a, here we go. I'm going to send you guys over to Gymnasium. He raided me the other day. We'll give him a fellow raid back for Jim over here. So show him some love. Make sure you guys give him a follow if you don't know about him. He's a good, it looks like he's teaching about maps, so I should probably watch him, because I need to learn more about that. So Twitch, just 2 seconds, 1 second. Peace out, fellas. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll catch you on the next video or live stream. And same for YouTube, popping out. Thank you guys so much. Everyone who supports the channel with channel memberships, any of the super chats today, means a lot. Really, honestly, without you guys supporting the channel, I could not keep doing this. And mega shout out to the PC Bros. Make sure you check them out with that link in the description or right there from Nightbot. Code SweetPhil. There is no space in there. It's just code SweetPhil for a discount on your pre-built PC. Snow Pro hopping in at the last minute. What's going on? I'm hopping off right now. So peace out, fellas. Don't forget, keep slaying. Ooh.